elsewhere. And the day he was in Siaya, that guy, there's a story he narrated about the history they have with the Odinga family. If you are listening that keenly, and the governor was there, most of ODM politicians were there, if you are listening to that speech keenly, you could see a man who was trying to tell his enemies within the government that even if you're fighting me, I'm not an orphan. You see, the moment you let me go, these guys, I feel at home with them. I still have a history with them. And that is what he's still doing. That's why he has a pressure right now, because already he's going after everyone. He's pissing off everyone in Mount Kenya, by going against all the odds. I mean, the other day, he's supporting Kawira Mwangaza. He even, tweets about the Senate, telling, in what appears like he's telling the Senate what to do, not to impeach Kawira. And that is pissing a lot of people. And then the same, after some few days, he's still with Raila, Kalonzo. So he's telling them, you guys, I'm here, I'm working with, I was appointed by the appointing authority. I'm working here. But if you feel that you can remove me, I'll even be more of a nuisance when I'm in the other side, because I still feel at home. So I'm looking at it. Yes, the problems, wanasemanga in politics, once you do a mistake, you can be punished. But you see, you can also be punished depending on the level of who you are. Yeah, so I can say it's a 50-50. It can land him into problems, or it cannot land into. Yeah.
Yeah, has he wind up leo hii Malema ametuvisit hapa Kenya?
Yeah.
Malema from South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, ameingia Kenya.
Okay. Before we wind up on on that issue, remember UDA, we're having a grassroots election on 9th. And this is what's happening in Mount Kenya. Yeah, it has, but the grassroots elections that will be happening for UDA is the bone of contention, what's happening in Mount Kenya. Because, Gachagua has his people. Even like I can talk about Nairobi. Nairobi, Sakaja has his people as the UDA governor. There is this man called Ali Badi amesimama anataka kiti ya chairman. I'm in his camp. There's Gakuya camp, the MP. Gakuya who is an MP in Nairobi, but wants to be governor 2027, anapiga Sakaja, and this is a guy who's been sponsoring motions against Sakaja to be impeached. So he has his lineup. So there's that fight for, and anasupportwa na Gachagua, because Gachagua is not supporting who? Sakaja. So that's the matrix of politics. There are a lot of things in there. Let's go to Malema. First of all, I want to say I'm disappointed by Babu Owino, because my Babu Owino, though we are now fighting, is my idol. Has been my idol since university days. He could be there to welcome who? Malema, when he landed at JKIA.
Why?
Because that's who we want him to be. We want Babu Owino, the old Kibet. Even right now, I want Babu Owino to be a presidential candidate and to carry himself as a presidential material, because he has a future. He has a future against Nyoro. Nyoro akiwa president, Babu atakuwa opposition. And then as the other way around. Babu has a place in the national politics. He should just take the national politics, grab the national politics by his hands, and don't fear that repercussions. He should take that risk. Step on the podium, and vile Malema ufanya, vile Bobi Wine ufanya, vile Nelson Chamisa ufanya, wote wanakuanga kwa ballot. Na kabla hata wajashinda, hata wajaenjoy your power, lakini bado wanapigania hapo. So you should have that courage. That's one thing, big disappointment I have with Babu, because amenacha mavijana wengi, a lot of youth look upon him. Hata vile alienda West Pokot, hata nilipeleka message yake West Pokot, watu wanampenda huko. Hata akienda wapi watu wanampenda. But he should live to the expectations of who? To the expectations of the comrades and youths who look up on him. Kama ni criticize government, ama ni asifanye 50-50, he should be out there. And demonstration is the demonstration. And angeenda kusema kwa Malema vile demonstrations hufanywa without kurusha mawe. That's one thing I wanted Babu Owino to learn from Malema. Malema holds demonstration in South Africa, wote wamevaa red, hiyo nguo ya Economic Freedom Party, wana march and nothing inaribika, and he brings the country to a standstill without disturbing the economy of the country, without disturbing shops za wenyewe, without kurusha mawe, without tear gas. So I wanted Babu to learn from him and take it and give ODM an ultimatum. Babu alinyimwa kiti ya park